takes a strong mental.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good. RJ Knight, box out.
Two elite rebounding teams here, BA, so making sure that possessions count. Work to get the best possible shot you can in the half court, because you know there's not going to be a lot of second opportunities in this one.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. They've got Castle, Wembanyama out there with Barnes. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Bryant in it, the small forward. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And one thing about Harrison Barnes, Brent, he is efficient on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, it just feels like Harrison Barnes is one of those guys, BA, that's super steady, right? You know what he's going to do on a nightly basis, the shots he's going to take, and he has confidence in every one of those shots that he gets. So committed to both ends of the floor and a real team helper.
He misses the free throw. One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how advantageous it is to come in and swoop through to grab offensive rebounds. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots, so that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons. And Barnes, one of those guys that every team would love to have. He just has a workmanlike attitude.
Green with a screen on Fox. To the middle. And it's Green missing.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Fox. Back to Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Porzingis with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Porzingis passes to Moody. And here is Green. Porzingis with a screen on Wembanyama. Outside Porzingis. And it's off from three-point range.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Bryant outside. Fox outside. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
Becoming more confident and a little bit more poised in terms of how he scores is De'Aaron Fox.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr, and they have to deal with one of the quickest guys in the league in De'Aaron Fox. Coach told me it's almost impossible to stay in front of De'Aaron, so we'll try to give whoever is guarding him help, especially if Fox gets rolling. We'll see how that plan works.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Hits the three-pointer.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
Now here's Fox. Bryant outside. Outside Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Porzingis. Wembanyama, no good. The Warriors trailing. Right side Podziemski. Back to Curry. Outside Porzingis. To the paint. Over Fox. That's good from Curry. On the assist by Porzingis. Curry's got 5 now.
Curry's toughness on display inside there, just clashing inside.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Outside Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Bryant. And he connects with a jumper.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Moody on the wing. Covered by Bryant. Curry against Fox. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 7.
That's tremendous balance. Steph's ability to keep his composure in that tough situation, work in a tight space, that's impressive.
Now here's Barnes. And here's Bryant outside. Porzingis grabs the board. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Curry. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Castle. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Barnes with it. Now here's Fox. That shot missing. Outside Moody. Down low. Snatched away. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. And there's Fox on the assist by Castle.
He gets so quick there in transition, does a good job of reading, and a nice finish.
Outside Pajemski. Pass to Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Here's Castle. Now Wembanyama, defended by Pajemski, and the bucket is good.
The ideal pass for that situation. Great instincts.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Outside Moody. Pass to Porzingis. To the inside. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And for Porzingis, gosh, that dunk looks so easy.
For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Here's Fox. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside Pajemski. They kick it out to Porzingis. Connects from downtown. Porzingis has got 5.
That's a confident shot from Porzingis. And when he's pulling that quick, you know he's feeling it.
Bryant, a screen on Green. Here's Barnes. Kept alive. Pass to Fox. The 3 is up. The Warriors pull it in. And here's Curry. Fades back. And Bryant pulls it down.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Here's Curry. He has 7. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Steph with a great job there, just getting to the and one opportunity. The timing of his shot and knowing when the defense is coming at him to draw contact.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Yeah, getting to the inside is really important, but It's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Brent, you could hit the three back in your day, and no doubt, Stephen Curry is the best three-point shooter in league history. What makes him so good from deep?
To me, BA, it comes down to the way that Steph goes about his habits in practice. If you ever watch footage of him in pregame warm-ups or in the off-season, there is so much variability in what he does in terms of preparing his feet and hands to shoot the basketball. There's no one that practices the way that Steph does, and there's no one that produces the way that he does either.
Off on the first. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Good on the second one. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The Warriors leading. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Vassell outside. Wembanyama screen. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Basket counts. Wembanyama's got 8.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Now here's Pajemski. No made baskets yet. Porzingis in the post. Wembanyama on it. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Inside. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Pass to Green. Outside Moody. Here's Porzingis. And it's in, off the glass. He's got 7.
Well, I like how Porzingis squared up immediately to take that shot. Good at knocking those down.
Bryant outside. From downtown. Nails it from 3. And the Spurs lead by 2.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now here's Green. Here's the 3. The shot won't fall.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Bryant outside to the inside. Castle. And a big-time jam right there.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Outside Pajemski. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Vassell outside. 1:51 left now in the first quarter. And he's off on his first shot of the game. Warriors trail by 4. Outside Moody. Pass to Porzingis. Beyond the arc. Buries it from 3. Porzingis has got 10 points.
Porzingis can knock him down from out there. Just looking for some consistency.
Bryant outside. Now Vassell. Here's Castle. Wembanyama screen. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Moody. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. He buries it from 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Vassell. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. And the Spurs lead by 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Pass to Barnes. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, the whole arc is within Barnes' skill set. Can't let him find these openings.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Left side Pajemski. Green with the ball. Back to Moody. Shot from the wing. That's short off the rim. Fires away from way outside. No good. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
On the court for San Antonio, Devin Vassell out there with Johnson. Then there's Luke Cornett. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Harper in at the 2. Here's Vassell. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Pass to Fox. Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
The closer that Fox gets inside, the more effective he could say. I guess you could say he's good in the Fox hole.
Curry looking it over. Rebounded by Fox. San Antonio leading by 6. Now here's Johnson. No points so far. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. And the Warriors making a switch here. Golden State has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Pass to Curry. Horford, a screen on Fox. And here's Horford. Outside Curry. 5 to shoot. Over Fox. Shot is good by Curry. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
He can score on you in bunches. Curry doing it all in this one.
Vassell against Payton. Cornette sets a screen. He shoots. And there's another one for the Spurs. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scores, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Curry, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Offensive rebound. Warriors trail by 6. Here's Payton. Nice D from Vassell. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Curry passes to Payton. Out to Horford. Here's Santos. Covered by Johnson. Now Payton deflects the pass. Back come the Spurs in transition.
And you see the length and mobility Vassell possesses. I mean, he's especially lethal in the open floor.
The Warriors have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Curry against Fox. Horford outside. Outside Payton. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Horford. There's the 3. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Given his massive size, it is easy to see why Horford picks up a lot of fouls.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Three shots.
That's good from Horford. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Harper. And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Vassell. 7 points in the game. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Gary Payton second.
Good size on Vassell. Learning how to maneuver it inside.
San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. one falls for Vassell. And so Vassell nails both of them. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Curry passes to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
All right, Al Horford getting up there for the gym. You forget how big he is.
Curry against Fox. Pass to Cornet. Now here's Vassell. And he banks in the layup. Vassell's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
Outside Curry. From deep three-point land. Rebound by San Antonio.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Vassell finds Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, Barnes making that dunk look really easy.
And here's Curry. He's got 12. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Barnes. Back to Fox. Always attacking Fox.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Horford outside. Outside Pajemski. Down low. Here's Payton. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Pass to Vassell. Back to Fox. Here's Cornet. Horford covering. Here's Castle. The three. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Now here's Fox. 10 points for him. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. And the Warriors make some changes. Porzingis comes in for Horford. And Moody is subbed in for Payton. Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Bryant comes in for Vassell. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
To the right side. Outside, Green. Here's Moody. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Barnes in the post. Green covering. Barnes, it's good. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. It's no surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. And here are the Warriors now. The Spurs making their last shot. Here's Curry. Buries it down low. Curry's got 12 now in this quarter. San Antonio leading by 3. Pass to Castle. Bryant with it. Moody defends. Outside Barnes. Outside Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Hauled in by Curry. Golden State has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
Oh, BA, it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that he shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound, maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Castle. He's covered by Curry. Bryant, a screen on Green. From 9 feet. Barnes, no good. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Moody. Porzingis punishing inside.
Kristaps on the inside that time doing some damage.
Here's Fox. 12 points for him. Bryant outside. Pass to Barnes. The 3 counted from distance. Barnes has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Harrison Barnes very comfortable in that catch and shoot.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Spencer's checked in for the Warriors. And San Antonio with a change here too. Vassell, he's checked in for Fox. Outside, Green. Here's Porzingis. And again, no good by Golden State.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Castle. 5 points in the game. Wembanyama screen. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 7.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Porzingis against Wembanyama. Porzingis misses. Spurs lead by 6. Here's Castle. The shot misses. Golden State has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Spencer. 1:25 left in the first half of this game. Porzingis with a screen on Vassell. Here's Podziemski. Rebound San Antonio. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Castle, defended by Podziemski. And here's Bryant outside. Podziemski grabs the board. Golden State has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc to the paint. Here's Green. Oh, Green flexing on him with the strong finish.
That's a tough one there from Draymond Green. As tough as they come.
Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. Now here's Bryant. Moody defends. Here's Castle. 7 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Here's Spencer. Left side, Porzingis. Over Wembanyama. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's Castle. And Porzingis with the block. And he's able to get it back. And so the San Antonio Spurs with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks. I'm here with Spurs head coach Greg Popovich. Coach, how do you get this team playing so efficiently at the offensive end?
I beg my butt off constantly. It's embarrassing.
At least the begging's paying off, though. Good luck in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. 6-point game. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Green out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Moody in at the 3. That's the Warriors 5. Now here's Podziemski. He's scoreless. 5 on the clock. Here's Curry. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 tonight. To the middle. Here's Castle. Right side, Wembanyama. Shoots a fadeaway. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Porzingis. Over Fox. And that one's good. Porzingis has got 14.
In the medium range area, Porzingis catches the ball and turn. He almost treats it like a post-up.
Bryant outside. Here's Castle, defended by Podziemski. Outside Barnes. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
You got to have a player you could trust if you're going to call a number that involves a pick and roll. And Harrison Barnes making a good decision there.
Up top, Curry. Back to Green. Pass to Porzingis. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Castle for 3. The rebound by Moody. Warriors trail by 6. Outside Curry. Back to Moody. And here's Curry. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 5. Porzingis sets a screen. And it's Green missing. Spurs lead by 6. Bryant finds Fox. To the paint. Bryant, no good. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Green, the pass to Curry. Now here's Moody, covered by Bryant. Back to Moody, pass to Curry. Oh, Curry takes the contact and hits it anyway.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Castle. Back to Fox. Barnes with it. Right side, Wembanyama. Over Porzingis. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Warriors trail by 4. Outside, Green. The lob! Porzingis with the flush.
Always the connection with the teammate. That time Porzingis in the right spot.
Wembanyama screen. 3-pointer, Fox. It's not going to go for him. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And let's talk about Draymond Green for a moment. Certainly one of the most outspoken players in the league, Brent.
Well, Draymond has never held back, whether he's talking about his opinion or the way that he sees the game, which is remarkable and a revelation to his intelligence as a defender on the floor. Draymond Green has been special on the defensive end throughout his career.
Here's Castle. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. And here's Bryant outside. Sinks the tray. Bryant's got 10 points.
They're kind of like playing in the rec league. Little to no defense on that possession. And the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Fox against Curry. 4-3. The rebound by the Spurs. Bryant finds Fox. Out to the right wing. The three from Barnes. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Pretty reliable from that area on the floor. Harrison Barnes comfortable rising up and shooting from there.
Pass to Curry. Back to Pajemski. Outside, Green. Porzingis with a screen on Barnes. Here's Green. That one is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Spurs lead by 6. Here's Fox. It's rebounded by Golden State. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Curry. Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. Curry creates inside.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Fox with the ball. He's got 12. Wembanyama, no good.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Barnes against Green. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Fox. San Antonio has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Outside for Wembanyama. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Antonio?
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Now here's Curry. He's got 26. Payton passes to Curry. Porzingis sets a screen. Shot on the wing. Curry's shot is off. Spurs lead by 7. Vassell left side. Fox outside. Just 5 on the clock. Curry with some nice D. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Golden State Warriors. It's intercepted. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Vassell with it. Now Pajemski defending. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Curry. The floater. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. He's covered by Curry. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 11 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Gets the 3 to fall.
It doesn't matter. I mean, once Steph Curry crosses half court, you're in trouble.
It's Barnes on the wing. Here's Castle. 11 points in the game. On target from range. He's got 14.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. And here's Wembanyama. Defended by Porzingis. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Wembanyama's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Now Pajimski. Back to Curry. They kick it out to Porzingis. Over Wembanyama. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Al Horford's checked in for the Warriors. Spencer comes in for Stephen Curry. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for De'Aaron Fox. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They trail by 11. Castle for three. He can't get that one to fall. Golden State has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Inside. Horford draws the double. Pass to Spencer to the left wing. Porzingis in the post. Wembanyama on him. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Warriors making a switch here. Butler's checked in. Cornette's checked in for San Antonio. And it's San Antonio's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Pass to Spencer. Back to Butler. Here's Spencer. Shoots it. Payton, no good. Johnson against Payton. Johnson passes to Cornette. Cornette sets a screen. And that's good. Vassell for three. Vassell's got 6 points in the quarter.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Here's Spencer. Outside Porzingis. Misses off the right iron. San Antonio leading by 16. We've got 1:08 left in the third. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Horford for three. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Horford's got 8.
The teammates love that. When Horford is looking to shoot fast, it makes the offense look dangerous.
Vassell against Butler. Vassell passes to Harper. Wembanyama screen. Fires the three. Horford pulls it in. Warriors trail by 15. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. That one falls.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Horford against Wembanyama. Gets it off. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Spurs out in front. They lead by 13. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for San Antonio, we've got Devin Vassell, Luke Cornett out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's De'Aaron Fox, and it's Harper in a 2-guard. Now here's Vassell. 3-pointer, Fox. Santos pulls it in. Outside Curry. Off target from outside. San Antonio leading by 13. Here's Harper. Hauled in by Curry. This one for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. They led by as many as 18. Fox outside. Pass to Harper. Vassell with it. For 3. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And that one falls for Curry.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
Both good from the line that time. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Here's Fox. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Spurs lead by 16.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Payton. Driving inside. Pass to Santos. Shot clock at 6. Outside Curry. Launches it from deep. Rebounded by Fox. Spurs lead by 16. Vassell outside. And a missed layup. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Vassell outside. From outside, off the mark. The Warriors have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Pass to Spencer. Horford outside. Fires from deep. And again, no good by Golden State. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
The confidence that Fox has shown in his shot has skyrocketed the last few years, Brent.
Yeah, the combination, BA, sometimes of you working on your three to gain confidence, but the coaching staff also telling you, go ahead and shoot that shot. I think those things have played out for De'Aaron Fox. Look, he can be streaky, but the fact that he's willing to take it is elevating his play. Even De'Aaron Fox has talked about how he's the fastest player in the league. The cool thing about it is night after night he seems to prove it.
Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Pajimski comes in for Spencer. And San Antonio with a change here too. Castle's checked in for Harper. And both free throws good for Fox. Warriors trail by 18. Now Curry. Pass to Butler. Horford, a screen on Vassell. The drive by Butler. Out to Horford. Here's Santos. 5 to shoot. From deep. Pajemski's shot is good.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Fox, the pass to Johnson. Here's Castle, defended by Pajemski, and the basket by Castle.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
The Warriors have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Back to Pajemski. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Castle. Here's Cornette. Out to Fox. The 3-ball. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
Well, Fox is feeling it right now. The quick release off the catch and shoot.
On the wing, Curry. He's covered by Fox. The drive by Butler. To the inside. Here's Curry. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Curry's jumper just so pure, he can go up from just about anywhere on the floor and knock him down.
There's the screen by Johnson. Castle for 3. And he goes in for the dunk.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Outside Johnson. Inside. Pass to Fox. With the floater. And that's 2 points on the layup. Fox has got 9 points now in the quarter.
That's a nice floater. I mean, a la Mike Conley, if De'Aaron Fox can establish that float game, tough to stop.
Here's Santos. Now here's Curry. He got a piece of it. They recover it, and they get it back. Outside Pajemski. From outside the arc. Rebound San Antonio. And here's Johnson. Johnson a screen on Curry. 3-pointer, Fox. Right wing. Castle for 3. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Outside Curry. Horford, a screen on Vassell. Horford outside, looking to win the run. Sinks it from distance.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And some changes here for the Warriors. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Green comes in for Santos. And Moody is subbed in for Jimmy Butler. On the wing, Bryant. Moody defends. Pass to Wembanyama. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
One shot.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Outside, Green. Oh, Fox with a steal. Back come the Spurs in transition. And Fox powers it home.
And really showing the athleticism, flying solo.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Now here's Curry. Here's the pick. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's Fox with the ball. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Three-pointer. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
They're looking to start lean on him offensively as Harrison Barnes has it going.
Curry passes to Green. Porzingis with a screen on Fox. Here's Curry. Baseline jumper right on the money. Curry's got 13 in the second half.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point he's going to need some help.
There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The shot by Podziemski, no good. And for San Antonio, they're shooting around 53% in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Moody. Outside, Green. Outside Curry. Jacks up a three. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. A line change here for San Antonio. And he converts the layup. Curry's got 37.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Here's Harper, defended by Podziemski. Now Vassell. Shoots. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now. Right side Moody. Outside Curry. Clock at 6. Here's Green. That one no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. Curry against Vassell. Johnson a screen on Curry. Here's Vassell going inside. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Oh, Vassell is feeling it. Just knocking down shots and playing with terrific enthusiasm.
Pass to Moody. Green with the ball. He squares up and sinks it.
Well, he's doing such a good job of reading the defense coming out of the pick and roll and recognizing what's going on the floor.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Spurs.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Victor Wembanyama.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass.
Take a break.
He was
Take a
not
break.
messing around.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Vassell. Champagny, he's checked in for San Antonio. And so he makes both from the line. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Porzingis. Outside, Green. Up top, Curry. Got a hand on it.
All the length of Kelly Olynyk helping to get that block.
Here's Harper. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And San Antonio making a change here. Waters checked in. Both shots good from the strike. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Curry. Down low. Oh, misses the dunk. Now here's Vassell. He's covered closely. Pass to Waiters. Outside Johnson. There's a screen from the arc. Drills it from deep.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Now here's Porzingis. Here's Moody. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's Harper. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
So we